And today on Indispensables, we're going to show you some keyboard shortcuts and other ease of use features that can speed up the use of your computer and make things generally easier.
Great.
Yeah. The first one that I want to show is one that in my experience, a lot of people don't know, and it is extremely useful. And it's simply holding the Control key and rolling the mouse button. This will change the zoom level of what you're viewing.
Really?
Yep.
Can you show us?
Absolutely. Here we have a common page that
Google.
people have seen before, Google. We hold down our Control key and roll the mouse wheel.
Oh, look at that. It zooms in.
We get a nice zoom. You can even make it really small, but we don't want to do that. So I've found that instead of having to do Windows level adjustments and so forth, and because web pages are designed differently,
that's right.
This you can set the way.
Does that work on all browsers?
I believe it does.
Cool.
Yeah. It'll also work in PDFs and Word and so forth. Here's a PDF that we have, and we can do some nice zooming with the mouse wheel there.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So not really a keyboard shortcut, but certainly a useful
Very
feature.
useful shortcut. Nonetheless, I think that's going to come in handy for a lot of our viewers.
Another one that I use a lot, or a sequence of 3, is copy, paste, and cut.
All right. So when you're copying something from a document, you want to paste it into another document?
That's right. So let's just load up Notepad here, my favorite little application. And we'll type Jared is, Jared is doing something. Okay, so what we can do is highlight something, for example.
Yep.
We go Ctrl C.
Yep.
Maybe go down to a new line here, and then we hit Ctrl V. Oh, pasted it again.
See, actually,
and again.
There's another thing you can do there. Actually, if you're at the top, if you're just here and you want to, let's say, copy the entire line, then you go Shift and Home, right?
That'll work.
And then you can Control C that, and then that will just highlight the entire line that you're doing, and then you Control C it, and then once again you can go down here, just down there, go to the end and go next, and then get Control V, and there you go.
Yeah.
The whole sentence is done.
That's right.
It's very cool.
Yeah. And of course, if you don't want to copy it, you Control X is the same thing. Highlight it, Control X will cut it, and then you can
paste it.
Paste it again.
Perfect.
Really handy when you're trying to compile documents or...
Definitely.
Yeah.
Setting up any kind of documentation at all, and you know how boring and tedious it gets to rewrite stuff that you have to rewrite 5 or 6 times especially.
Certainly an indispensable.
Yes. Very, very useful, indispensable.
Yeah. Another one, which is pretty good, it's been around in all versions of Windows, but it's nice in Windows 7, is Alt-Tab, which lets you scroll and move between your open windows.
Open windows that are on your desktop. So as you can see down the bottom, we've got a few windows that are open.
Got a few here.
If you roll over them, then you'll see that they're there. There we go. And so if you want to go between each of them, how would you do that?
Well, if you didn't want to use this method here, you can just hold down Alt and then tab your way through them.
Ah.
So wherever you stop
is where it pops up.
It'll pick it up.
That's brilliant. I love that.
Very handy. So there's just a few ease of use functions and shortcuts that you can use. Certainly not all of them. There's a lot, aren't there?
There are many, many more. And what we will do is we'll put up a list of 100 of the most commonly used keyboard shortcuts onto our YouTube channel so that you can download the document and get to know and use them.
Sounds good.